Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. Today we are at the Big A. We are at Anaheim Stadium. Today's date is May 11th, 1969, and we got a good American League matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the California Angels. This is our first meeting with the first look at both these two teams here in the 69 season, and I think we got a pretty good matchup today at Anaheim Stadium. The Red Sox come into this game at 500. They're 14-14. The Angels only one game under 500. They're 12-13 here in early May. So it's a pretty good early season game here between the BOS Sox and the Halos. So hopefully we get a good matchup tonight. So as I said, this is our first look at both these teams. And let's hope we have a good game. Jeremy Brooks and Brian B. are first to join us here at Anaheim Stadium. The Red Sox historically won this game. The Red Sox had 7 runs, 10 hits, and an error. The Angels had 3 runs, 9 hits, and 4 errors. So they played an ugly baseball game. But we all know that Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. And usually you get some crazy baseball games like that. But we'll see what happens tonight. Let's see what we get. Starting pitcher for the California Angels tonight is Rudy May. Solid pitcher in his career, I felt. 10 wins, 13 losses, 2 saves, a 3.45 ERA. He had 133 strikeouts and 61 walks. In 69, we are at Anaheim Stadium. It's a pitcher's park, 114 home runs, -3 to walks. So we're going to see. So we shouldn't. Then, of course, now that I've seen it, we'll have like 20 home runs hit today. Every time I say a park is a pitcher's park, it always just seems to be a launching pad. But you never know how things will get. DB first to join us here at the Big A. So, our first look here at these two teams for 1969, the BOS Sox and the Angels. Of course, it won't be the last. So, let's get things started. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the first baseman, Dalton Jones, a .220 average, 3 homers, and 33 RBIs in 69. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Angels are the home team. A good crowd here at the Big A. Let's see what happens. Let's play some baseball. May 3-1, range play. Jones 1-3, fly ball left field. Going after that is Rick Reichart, and he's already on his horse. His range is a 3, and he will not get that, and that is going to be a drop over his head, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Jones. So he starts with the double, and Jones will wind up at second base. So already we got some early fireworks here today. And now the second baseman, Mike Andrews, had a pretty good year in 69. .293 average, 15 homers, 59 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Jones will stay at second base. May 6-6, walk 15, and that is too high. Andrews 4-4, and it's a pop out to short. And Jim Fregosi, he's going to be in the outfield, but he'll make the catch for the out. 1 down, and that will bring up the left fielder, the man himself, Captain Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. Yes, one of the greatest of all time. Absolutely. .255 average, 40 homers, 111 RBIs in 69. He played every game for the BOS Sox that year. His average is 255, kind of pedestrian, but those 40 home runs, that's not pedestrian. Strategy roll, nothing on the 14. May will pitch. 2-2, that's a pitcher result. Lefty, 1-4 is a base hit up the middle. The 3 is good. That's a single right past May and up the middle. Jones will come around from second. He will score, and just like that, the BOS Sox have a quick 1-0 lead. RBI single by Yaz to get the Red Sox going. And next batter is the right fielder, Tony Conigliaro. .255 average, 20 homers, 82 RBIs in 69. Infield that double play. Yaz at 15 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Yes, we did hear about that, Brian B. We won't really discuss that here. May, 4-1, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the first K for May. 2 down. And the next batter will be the center fielder, Reggie Smith. I always felt Reggie Smith was one of the more, I would think Reggie Smith was kind of like a Chet Lemon, very underrated. And some people think he should be Hall of Fame. 309 average, 25 homers, 93 RBIs in 69. He was a very solid player. Yaz on at first, and nothing on the 7. He'll stay put. May, 3-6, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. Second strikeout for May. But 1 run on 2 hits for the Bo Sox, and we will go to the bottom of the first. David Vega joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox is going to be Sonny Siebert. We've already seen him this year, but he was on the Cleveland Indians at the time. He has now made his move to Boston. 14 wins, 11 losses, 5 saves, a 3.75 ERA, 133 strikeouts, and 75 walks. So we get to see Siebert again, but this time in the Red Sox uniform. We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Angels will be the right fielder, Lou Johnson, a 203 average, no homers and 9 RBIs. Don't really know much about him. But he starts in right field tonight. Frank Rosenk joins us here at the Big A. Siebert, 6'4", strikeout 10, and that will be too high. Johnson, 6'5", it's a ground out to the pitcher. Siebert will go ahead and get that and toss it to first. Next up is the shortstop, Jim Fregosi, future manager. 260 average, 12 homers, 47 RBIs in 69. Siebert with the deal. Siebert, 1-1 against a righty, strikeout plus 10. That 18, believe it or not, is going to be too high. Fregosi, 1-5, and he grounds it to third. Getting over there is George Scott, and Patton will get it and toss it over to first, 2 down. And now we'll see the center fielder, Jay Johnstone. 270 average, 10 homers, 59 RBIs. Does anybody here have an issue if I say Jay Johnstone was an underrated player? He is in center field for this game. Siebert with the pitch. Siebert, 5'3", at the park. The Big A, 6'5", and that's a fly out to left. And Captain Carr will go ahead and get it. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Siebert. 1-0 Red Sox after 1. By the way, would like to mention rest in peace, Dr. Ruth Westheimer at 96 and Richard Simmons at 76. Two 80s icons left us today. Very sad. And of course, me being a Jew, I can say those two were very good Jews. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the catcher, Russ Gibson, a 251 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. Jimmy Jam joins us here at the Big A. May, 1-4, strikeout 12. Nope. Gibson, 4-2, and it's a ground out to second base. That'll get handled by Ruben Amaro, and he'll toss it over to first. And now the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli, one of Al Red Sox fans' favorite players. 297 average, 40 homers, 97 RBIs. That is an excellent season for him. May will go ahead and pitch. May, 6'1", strikeout 9. That will be too high. Petrocelli, 4-3. That's power hit to center field. That's a 1 against the lefty. That will be a single. Petrocelli will get a base hit and hold it first. And now we'll see the third baseman, George Patton Scott. 253 average, 16 homers, and 52 RBIs for both Sox in 69. Infield is at double play. Petrocelli had 3 stolen bases. He won't get any here. May with the pitch. Doug Hunt joins us here at the Big A. May, 5-1, righty blank. Scott, 2-4, and that is a ground out to short. 2-3-4. Second base, pivot Amaro 0, a 1-4. It's a double play, and they'll get it. Side retired. 6-4-3 ends the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. They have a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Halos will be the left fielder, Rick Reichart. Don't know much about him. 254 average, 13 homers, 68 RBIs in 69. Siebert with the deal. Siebert, 5-1, strikeout, 20, impossible. Reichart, 1-5, that's a single. He'll hit that one into right. And Reichart leads off with a base hit. And that will bring up the catcher, Tom Satriano. Satriano will be with the Boston Red Sox later in 69. He is an Angel tonight. 221 average, a homer, and 27 RBIs in 69. And nothing on the strategy. Reichart stays at first. Siebert, 5-4. Walk plus 10, and that 20 is not going to get him. Satriano is a 12, but -3 makes him a 9. And a strike and walk plus 10 makes him a 19. He doesn't walk. Satriano, 2-5, but he will get against the righty. It will be a base hit past third. So now runners at first and second as the Angels got something going on. And now the Angels will send up the first baseman, Roger Repos. 164 average, 8 homers and 19 RBIs in 69. Anything on strat? Nope. Reichart stays at second. Satriano at first. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 2-5, strikeout, 13, got him. And that is the first strikeout for Siebert as he gets him. And here's the third baseman, Aurelio Rodriguez. I always felt he was pretty solid in his career. 232 average, 7 homers, 49 RBIs. Had a pretty decent time in baseball. Anything on strat? Nothing on the 11. Siebert will pitch to Rodriguez. Siebert, 6-1. Home run result against the righty, though. Rodriguez needs a 2. The 14 is too high. Rodriguez, 1-2. He does lift one to right field, though. Going after that will be Canigliaro. He will make the catch for out number 2. Reichart, base runner 3, hit the right, -1. And Canigliaro +1. So at 1-3, Reichart can take third. And he will. So Reichart actually takes third base on the fly ball. And now runners at the corners with 2 away. And now the Angels will send up the second baseman, Ruben Amaro. 222 average and RBI. Only had 27 at-bats in 69. I think this is a young Ruben Amaro, I believe. Didn't see much playing time in that year. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Nothing on the strat. Siebert, 6-1. Again with the home run result, but Amaro has zeros. It's not happening. Amaro, 6-4, and instead he grounds it to third base. That'll get handled by Scott. And the throw goes to second to get Satriano. And that will end the inning. No runs, 2 hits for the Halos. 1-0 Red Sox after 2. We go to the top of the third. And leading off for the Red Sox will be the pitcher, Sonny Siebert. Not a bad hitter, a 158 average, and had a bomb that year, 3 RBIs. May with the pitch. May, 6-5, strikeout 2, and he'll get Siebert easily there. That is the third strikeout for Rudy May. Next batter is Jones. Jones got a double his first time up. May, 2-3. Against the lefty, strikeout, but the 18 is high. Jones, 3-5, and against the lefty, that is a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Amaro, and he'll toss it over to first. 2 quick outs. Now the batter is Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 1. May sets up with the pitch. 2-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 2-6, strikeout 11, that is high. Andrews 3-1, and that is a grounder to second base as well. And once again, Amaro will get that and toss it over to first to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Sox. Bottom of the third coming up. Leading off for the Angels will be the pitcher, Rudy May, an 0.82 average and 69. Not much really of the hitter. Siebert, 3-5, range play at the park. Now that could get May a help. Anaheim Stadium, 2-4. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Mike Andrews. His range is a 3. He won't get it. It'll be a base hit for Rudy May. So May leads off with a single. Here I am saying he's not much of a hitter, and he gets a base hit. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. So May is on first base. Batter will be Johnson. Johnson 0 for 1, infield double play. May I don't think is going to do anything, and he won't. Siebert will now pitch to Johnson. Siebert 1-5, range play. Johnson 4-4 against a righty. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Reggie Smith. He was pretty good. His range is a 4. And that's a 1. He'll make the catch. 1 down. Made it easy. And that is a fly ball to center. And Reggie Smith makes a nice play out there. Next up is Fregosi. Fregosi's 0 for 1. Anything on the strategy? The answer is no. May on at first. 1-0 favor of the Red Sox here. We're in the third. Siebert. 3-5, range play at the park. Another range play. Anaheim, 5-2, another fly ball to center field. Once again, it's up to Reggie Smith. He's going after this one. His range is a 4. And he'll get that one too. 2 down. Another big play by Reggie Smith. And he gets that one, so 2 away. And now here's Johnstone. Johnstone's 0 for 1. Reggie Smith making it look easy out there. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. May stays put. Siebert will deal. Siebert 4-5. Walk 11. That will miss. Johnstone 1-3. And that's a ground ball to short. Handled easily there by Petrocelli. He's going to throw the short way to get May. And that will do it. No runs and a hit for the Angels. Still 1-0 after 3. Top of the fourth. Captain Carl Yastrzemski leads off for the Bo Sox. He got a base hit his first time up. May with the pitch. May, 1-2, strikeout, 14, that will miss. Yaz, 3-1, and he hits one to right field, but Lou Johnson will get to that and put it away. Here's Canigliaro. Canigliaro's 0 for 1. May, a 1-2, strikeout, 1, swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is strikeout number 4 for May, 2 away. It brings up Smith, who's been pretty good in center field today. Smith is 0 for 1. May with the pitch. May, 3-3, error on a throw. Smith, 5-3. Nope, that's going to be a fly out. It'll be a fly ball to left, and Reichart will get to it. And he'll put it away and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Red Sox. Bottom of the fourth coming up. See, May can pitch to 23. And Siebert can pitch to 25. Actually, Siebert, my bad. Actually, Siebert would be here and May would be there. Okay. Who leads off? Leading off for the Angels will be Rick Reichart. And he got a base hit his first time up. 1-0 Bo Sox. Siebert, 6-4, strikeout 7, got him. They'll go ahead and get a strikeout. That's the second K for Sonny Siebert, and that is a quick one out. Next up is Satriano, and he got a base hit his first time up. Siebert, 4-5, walk, 4, and he walked him. So Siebert walks a player that will be on his team later, and that is a walk. First walk issued by Siebert. Satriano, second time he's been on base. The matter now is repos, and he's 0 for 1, infield double play. Satriano not really a threat to do anything, and he won't do anything. And Siebert will go ahead and he will pitch. Siebert, 6-4, strikeout 2, and he got repos. Third strikeout for Siebert, 2 away. Here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 1. Satriano stays put. Siebert looking in on Rodriguez. Fans here at the Big A hoping for something, but right now Siebert doing a pretty good job. Siebert, 3-3, wild pitch. It's a possible pass ball. Gibson's pass ball rating is a 3, and it bounces off his chest protector, and Satriano will go to second. That will be a PB. So a peanut butter and jelly allows Satriano to get to second base on a pass ball, and they'll do it again. They'll re-roll the strat. Still nothing happening. Siebert will now pitch to Rodriguez. Siebert, 6-1. Home run result against a righty. Rodriguez needs a 2. The 9 is too high. Rodriguez, 4-2, and he chops it to first. That's going to Jones. Jones will take it himself, and that will end the inning. I believe that was the second time Siebert pitched Rodriguez a meatball, but Rodriguez could not put anything on top of it. No cheese or tomato sauce at all. Nothing across except the walk and a pass ball. 1-0 Red Sox after 4. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Russ Gibson, and Gibson is 0 for 1. Gibson, of course, is the main catcher. Carlton Fisk is on the roster for the Red Sox, or will be later. He's actually a fringe player in 1969, one of his first years in the majors. We won't see him until much later, though, if we see him at all. May, 2-1, hit by pitch. 10 is too high. Gibson, 1-6, and against the lefty, that's going to be a ground out to short. Jim Fragosi's got that, and he'll toss it over to first. Next batter is Petrocelli. Petrocelli got a base hit his first time up. May will go ahead and pitch. May, 1-3 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. Rick Reichart says he'll get it, and he does. 2 outs. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. Now the batter is Scott. Scott is 0 for 1. May will go ahead and pitch. May, 3-4. That is a home run chance. Righty, though, needs a 1. 17 is not happening. Scott, 2-3, and instead he chops that one to third. That'll be taken care of by Rodriguez, and takes his time and over to first for the out. 1-2-3 go the Bo Sox. Pitcher's duel here. 1-0 in favor of the Bo Sox as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Now, I haven't gotten those Reds, Cubs, and I did get Cubs and Mets favorite dice. I went ahead and rigged the Reds dice. They're not going to win any more games the rest of the year. Sorry about that. Leading off for the Halos will be Ruben Amaro, and he's 0 for 1. Siebert will go ahead and pitch. Siebert, 6-1. Home run result, but Amaro has zeros. Not happening. Amaro, 1-6. He grounds it to first base. And Dalton Jones says he'll take it himself. And that's the first out. Next batter is May. May got a base hit his first time up, as Philip Reynolds is crying. Siebert with the deal. Siebert, 5-4. That is a walk plus 10. And that 15 is just going to walk Rudy May, and Siebert cannot believe it. That should have been a strikeout, but the umpire says it was a bit low. May, go take your base. Just walked him on a strikeout on a walk plus 10, and May has reached base for the second time. It will now bring up Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. Infield a double play. Strategy, nothing happening at all. May stays where he is. Siebert will pitch. Siebert, 2-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Johnson, 1-3, and that's flied to left field. Yaz says he'll have it, and he'll take care of it for 2 outs. And now Fregosi. Fregosi is 0 for 2. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, 1-0 favor of the Red Sox. Anything for May? Nope. Siebert, 4-5. Walk, 11. That's ball 4. He does walk him. And now the Angels got something going on here with 2 outs. As Fregosi reaches base for the first time. And a chance now for Johnstone. He's 0 for 2. Strategy, nothing on the 17. May on it second, Fregosi on it first. Red Sox lead 1-0 here in a pitcher's duel. Siebert with the pitch. 2-4 against the lefty. That will be an automatic out. And it's going to be a fly ball hit to right field. And Conigliaro says he has it. And he does. And that retires the side. Nothing across except a couple of walks. Still 1-0 both Sox after 5. Rapidly moving ball game here. 26 minutes into the stream, and we are already at the 6th inning. But usually when you have pitchers duels, you kind of get that. Leading off for the Red Hose will be Sonny Siebert. He's 0 for 1. He will bat. This is the 1960s, not the 2020s. May, 2-1. Hit by pitch. 4. Plunk. Ouch. And he hits Siebert. May goes ahead and hits Siebert, and he will get the first. First hit batter of the game. The batter now is Jones, and Rudy May, it's one thing to walk the pitcher. It's another thing to hit him. Infield a double play. Deb Jones is 1 for 2, got a double in the game and scored. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Siebert not doing anything. May will pitch. May, 5-2, walk, 7, and that's going to be too high. Jones, 6-1, and that is a fly to right. Lou Johnson says he'll take it near the foul line, and he does, 1 down. Next batter is Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 2. Strategy, Siebert stays put. May, 3-4. Home run chance. Righty-do needs a 1. 16 is high. Andrews, 5-1, and he pumped it up into the pitcher. May's calling for it. He's waving off everyone. May says he has it, and he does. 2 down. It'll bring up Yaz. Yaz is 1 for 2 with a single. DH, I don't need no stinking DH unless I'm getting drilled by pitches. Yeah, that does make something there. Siebert on it first. There is that. He won't do anything. May will set up against Yaz. Fans here at the Big A hoping for a good pitch. May, 4-3. Possible error. Yaz, 3-6. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Jay Johnstone. His error rating is a 5. That's a 16. He'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing across except a hit batter. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Siebert can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Rick Reichart leads off for Cali. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 1-0 Red Sox here. Quick moving game here between these two. Siebert, 6-2, strikeout, 17's going to miss. Reichart, 2-3, and he leads off with a base hit. Hits that one up the middle to center field. A single for Reichart. That's his second hit of the game. Next batter is Satriano, and he is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Infield that double play. Reichart had 3 stolen bases and not getting any here. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 6-3. Home run chance against the lefty, a 1-3, 7 is high. Satriano, 2-2, and that's a ground out to second base. Let's see if they turn it. 3-3-4. Shortstop pivot. Petrocelli, a 0, a 1-4. It's a double play. And they will get it, 2 outs. Satriano grounds out into the 4, 6-3. And there are now 2 away. As Siebert gets the twin killing. And now the batter is Repose. Repose has struck out twice. Just rare play bench crawling in your 74 Braves and Cards game after hit batter. I guess Saturday night is all right for fighting. Ain't it, though? Joe Morgan went 6 for 6 with 3 HR, 7 earned games today. But the 1977 Reds stink. Siebert will pitch to Repose. Siebert, 2-5, strikeout 1, swing and a miss. Strikeout, and the inning is over. That is strikeout number 4 for Siebert. So no runs and a hit here for the Angels. Who's going to break through here? But the Red Sox holding on to a 1-0 lead after 6. Top of the 7th. May will continue to pitch. And leading off for Boston will be Tony Conigliaro. And he's 0 for 2. May, he'll go ahead and deal. May, 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Conigliaro, 6-5. That's a power hit to center field. That's a 6 against the lefty. Conigliaro leads off with a straight-up double. He will get into second. A big run in scoring position for the Red Sox. It'll now bring in Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. Conigliaro, he will stay where he is. May goes ahead and deals. May, 4-6. Error on a grounder. Smith, 1-5. Nope, that's a fly out. Fly ball to left field. Reichardt's going to make the catch. And Conigliaro, he will stay at second base automatically. His base running rating is a 3, but it's automatically -3 to left. So I don't care what the arm rating is. He stays put. So 1 out now, a batter for chance for Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 2. Leadoff double, but so far the Red Sox, their only run came in the first inning. Strategy, and Conigliaro stays where he is. May, 1-5 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And it will be a ground ball to third. That's picked up by Rodriguez. Throw goes to first for the out. Conigliaro will stay at second base. And now here's Petrocelli. Petrocelli is 1 for 2. A single. Got a base hit earlier in the game. 2 outs here, 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox in this game against the Angels. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Conigliaro stays where he is. May with the pitch. May, 2-5. Wild pitch. 17 is high, ball 1. May will try again. 6-4 and this time he's going to pay for it. 6-4 against the righty. Against the righty, it's a home run result. Against the lefty, Petrocelli needs a 19. That's an 8. Rudy May played with the plate a little bit too much. This time, he pays for it. Kaboom! That ball's pretty high. That ball's pretty deep. That ball's pretty gone. 2-run bomb, Rico Petrocelli. Stadium groans. Rudy May pitched Petrocelli a meatball, and he turns that one into lasagna. It's 3-0 Red Sox. The next batter is Scott, and Rudy May is tired. He actually has been tired for the last couple of batters, but he is due to bat third in the seventh. Even though he's given up the home run, they want to see if he can get out of the inning. There are still 2 outs. So here comes George Scott as Petrocelli puts one over the wall. That was actually pretty well. That might have went through the A sign as it is. That big A sculpture out there they had during that time. May with the pitch. May 4-1, strikeout 5. He'll get Scott, and that will end the inning. That is strikeout number 5 for May, but damage is done. 2 runs, 2 hits, a solo bomb by Rico Petrocelli, and the Bo Sox have a 3-0 lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Remember, tomorrow is Sunday, and Sunday games are done during the morning, and it will be Sunday morning baseball at about 11 a.m. Tomorrow, Sunday morning baseball, we're going to take a little trip to Six Stadium and get our first look at the Seattle Pilots. They will be facing the New York Yankees, though. Bill Burbach will be going for the Yankees, and Mike Marshall will be going for the Pilots. So that will be tomorrow's game to get our first look at the Seattle Pilots for tomorrow morning. So don't miss that one. A matchup, the Yanks and the Pilots at Six Stadium. We'll see you there on that game. That'll be tomorrow morning on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the 7th here, Red Sox have a 3-0 lead on the Angels. And Sonny Siebert, he can pitch to one more batter before he tires. He is due to lead off the 8th. They're going to try to let him pitch. And why not? He's pitching a shutout. Aurelio Rodriguez leads off for the Angels. He is 0 for 2. Will the Reds ever be on the network again? Yes, they will. Relax. Second schedule block is already made. Siebert with the pitch. Siebert, 4-4, strikeout 15. That is high. Rodriguez, 4-5, and he leads off with a single. And that'll be a base hit past third. And the Angels get the leadoff man on. Siebert is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. And here comes Amaro. Amaro is 0 for 2. Siebert. He'll go ahead. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 11. Rodriguez stays where he is. Siebert will deal. Siebert, 3-4, strikeout, 18 will miss. Amaro, 6-1, that's a ground ball to third. 0-0-1. Second base pivot, Andrews +1. So a 2 or lower, it's a double play. Nope. Rodriguez, though, had good speed. He will make second. And the only play that Scott has was the throw to first to get Amaro out. And that's 1 down. So 1 out on the ground out to third. It moves the runner over. Pinch hitter coming in for Rudy May. His day is done. And he leaves with the L at the moment. And we'll see a new batter for the Angels. Coming on to bat for the Angels is going to be Bill Voss. 261 average, 2 homers, 40 RBIs. Voss will come up to bat. The pitcher spot for the Angels, though, is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. So Rodriguez on at second. Siebert is tired, but they're going to see if he can get out the inning. Strategy. Nothing on the 8. Rodriguez stays put. Siebert will deal. Siebert 1-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Voss 2-2. It's a base hit to left field. Rodriguez base runner 4. Single to left though, -1. A 1-3. Rodriguez will score, and he won't. They'll hold him at third. It was hit hard, and left fielder Yaz threw the ball in pretty quick. But now the Angels have runners at the corners and an out. It will bring up Johnson, and that will be it for Sonny Siebert. They wanted him to try to get the inning done, but he will not be able to. And the Red Sox are going to the bullpen now. The batter is Lou Johnson. He'll bat for the Angels. And let's see who the Red Sox want to bring on to pitch. And they only got one. They're going to go with... Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Vicente Romo. 8 wins, 10 losses, 3.12 ERA. Romo pretty much was more relief pitcher. So Siebert leaves with a W at this time. But Vicente Romo will go up against Lou Johnson here. And they're going to call double play death. Johnson does have a high double play rating. So they're going to call it double play death. So Romo, strategy roll, and nothing on the 17. Romo, he'll go ahead and pitch. Romo, 1-1, strikeout 8. That just missed. Johnson, 6-5, and that is a ground ball. It's a ground ball back to Romo. 4-4. Nothing halfway because it's hit to the pitcher. Johnson's a righty, so second base will be the pivot, and that's Andrews. A 1-5, they get the double play, and it is a 4, and they got it. Side retired. 1-4-3 double play. The Red Sox get out of it. No runs, 2 hits. Stadium groans. Romo gets the job done as they turn the double play. Still 3-0 Red Sox as we now go to the top of the 8th. As I said, rapidly moving ball game so far. Pinch hitter coming in for Vicente Romo, or will there be? He can hit. Let's see what he's got as a batter card. Is he worth bringing up to bat? Let's see here. This is the 1960s. Romo, he has a what? You know what? I forgot his card is with Cleveland. Second here. Get that real fast. Romo actually started the season with Cleveland. Here we go. And he's a 152 average. 3-0 lead. I think they'll probably bring out the pinch hitter anyway. So, okay. We'll see a pinch hitter for Romo. Romo's not going to bat. They just want him to get the out. So we need a pinch hitter for the Red Sox in the top of the 8th. And it is going to be Joe Azcue. A 223 average, 2 homers, and 23 RBIs. Joe Azcue will be on the California Angels later in 69. He is a Red Sox tonight. Angels do need a pitcher. And they're going to go ahead and bring out to pitch Eddie Fisher. 3 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves, a 3.62 ERA. So Eddie Fisher will pitch to Joe Azcue, top of the 8th, 3-0 Red Sox. Fisher will pitch. Fisher, 3-6, walk, 19 is high. Azcue, 2-6, and against the righty, Azcue, good call here, and that's a double to right field. So using Joe Azcue to come on to pinch hit, and he goes ahead and gets a leadoff double for the Red Sox. Where else are you going to see great managing like that here on the RJL Network? I'll tell you what a manager RJL Network is, what unbelievable managing that is. Much better than that other channel. Next batter is Jones, which will remain nameless. Azcue on at second. Jones, the batter, is 1 for 3 with a double. Strategy rolls are actually off. So strategy rolls are off. Fisher will go ahead and pitch. Fisher, 4-2, strikeout 9. That will just miss. Jones, 1-2. It's a base hit to right field. Askew, base running rating of 3. Single to right +2. A 1-5. Askew will score, and he will. Jones gets an RBI single. Askew comes in. It's 4-0 Red Sox. Stadium groans. RBI base hit by Dalton Jones. And he will hold at first base here. So Eddie Fisher comes in for the Angels and can't get it out. The next batter is Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 3. Top of the 8th inning, now a 4-0 Red Sox lead. Fisher will pitch. Fisher, 1-3, strikeout 1, that got him. He'll go ahead and get Andrews, and Andrews is now 0 for 4. Rough game for him. And that brings up the captain. Here's Carl. Carl is 1 for 3. Jones on it first. Red Sox now have a 4-0 lead in the top of the 8th. Fisher, 4-2, strikeout. 15 will miss. Yaz, 6-5, and that's a single into right field. It'll be a base hit. Johnson, base runner 4. Single to right +3. It makes him a 7. There won't be a throw. Jones automatically gets the 3rd. Now runners at the corners for Canigliaro. He's 1 for 3 with a double his last time up. Infield now going to play at in. They don't want any more runs to come in across. Runners at first and third. Fisher may be out of this if he allows any more runs. Fisher gets the sign, and now the pitch. Fisher, 2-4. Wild pitch. Nope, the 20 is high. Ball 1. Fisher will try again. 5-5. That's a blank. Canigliaro, 4-3. That is a ground ball to second. Jones's base running rating is a 2 with the infield in. I'm going to roll to see if they send him a 1 or a 2. They do. It's a 5. They don't. The throw, they're not going to send him. The throw will go to first to get the out, and Yaz goes to second base. That's just my call. I sometimes don't know if I want to send the runner, so I let the dice decide if they do. So a ground out there. And now the batter is Smith with runners at second and third. Smith is 0 for 3. You kind of think he's due. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. 4-0 Red Sox here. Fisher coming in here for the Angels. But right now, Red Sox pitching is doing the job. Fisher with the deal. 2-6. Pitcher result against a switch left. A 1-6 is an out. That is a 1, and Fisher will get the out. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Rick Reichart will get to that one. He'll make the play and retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits for the Red Sox. Maybe thinking they should have gotten more, but they got a 4-0 lead going in the bottom of the 8th. Jim Fregosi leads off for the Angels. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Red Sox need a pitcher. And let's see, right, left, right. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Lee Stang. 6 wins, 9 losses, 3 saves, a 3.68 ERA. They're going to save Sparky Lyle if they need him. But Lee Stang will come on to pitch and try to keep it where it is. Fregosi leads off, bottom of the 8th. Stang with the pitch. Stang, 6-2, walk, 8, ball 4, and Fregosi walks. So just like that, the first batter you face is a ball 4. Leadoff man on for Johnstone. Johnstone is 0 for 3. Boston pitching has done a good job here, shutting out the Angels. Stang with the pitch. 3-5, error, grounder. Johnstone, 2-3. Nope, that's a pop out to second base. Mike Andrews stays on the infield, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Reichart coming up next, and he is 2 for 3 tonight. He's got 2 singles. Fregosi on it first, Stang with the pitch. Stang, 4-4, blank, Reichart, 5-6, and he pops out. That's a pop out to short. Petrocelli says he'll take that one, and he takes that one also inside the infield. That's out number 2. And now Satriano. Satriano is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. And they are going to let him bat. So runner on at first base here. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Stang will go ahead and pitch. Stang, 5-1. Home run result, but that 3 is too high. Satriano, 1-5, and that's a deep fly ball to right field, but it will stay in easily. Going back for it is Conigliaro. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except the walk. Red Sox pitching has been excellent tonight. They lead 4-0 after 8. Top of the 9th. Fisher. He can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Leading off for the Red Sox is going to be Russ Gibson. He'll bat. He's 0 for 3, though. And the Angels are going to... They're going to let Fisher pitch. Why not? It's the 1960s, not the 2020s. Fisher will go ahead and pitch to Gibson. He can pitch to 4 batters before fatigue. Gibson is 0 for 3. Fisher with the pitch. Fisher, 4-3 at the park. Haven't been to Anaheim Stadium that much. Anaheim, 6-6, fly to left. Coming over there will be Reichart, and he'll get it for the out, 1 down. And now Petrocelli, who hit a bomb his last time up. He's 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Fisher goes ahead and deals. Fisher, 3-3, possible error. Petrocelli, 5-6, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Aurelio Rodriguez. His error rating is a 9. That's a 14. He'll get that one, and he will toss it over to first for the out. There were combined 5 errors in this game historically. We don't have any here. Here's Scott, and Scott is 0 for 3. So historically this was an ugly game, but so far inside pitches kept the game kind of quiet. Fisher, 1-4, strikeout 12. That will be too high. Scott, 1-5, and against a righty, that's a fly out to right field. Going after that is Lou Johnson. He has it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, but they have a 4-0 lead here going into the bottom of the 9th. So will we see some 9th inning magic? Roger Repos is the leadoff batter for the Angels. Lee Stang is going to stay out there. He's going to stay out there. He's got plenty of juice in the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to stay out there. Is what Stang's going to do. Repos is the leadoff batter. They're going to go to the bullpen here, I think, if I can. Repos is at first base, and yeah, they got somebody. Repos is going to come out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Angels is going to be Bubba Morton. 244 average, 7 homers, and 32 RBIs. So I will need a first baseman after this is all done, Nestle. So here comes Bubba Morton against Stang. Bottom of the 9th, 4-0 Bo Sox here. Stang will pitch. Stang, 4-4, blank. Morton, 3-6, and he leads off with a base hit. That'll be a single for Morton. And once again, a pinch hitter comes in off the bench and gets a big-time hit. Can't see that kind of managing here on that other channel. You only get the best managing here at RJL Network. It'll bring up Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 1 for 3 with a single. Infield, though, is at double play. Sparky Lyle warming up just in case. Stang going ahead, and he will pitch to Rodriguez. Stang, 6-4. That's a blank. Rodriguez, 4-6. And that's a base hit. He hits that one past second. Morton's got the speed. He'll make third. Runners of the corners, no one out. Here come the Halos. The next batter is Amaro, and that will be it for Stang, as now the tying run is on deck. And the Red Sox are going to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be a pretty young Sparky Lyle. 8 wins, 3 losses, 17 saves, a 2.53 ERA. Lyle now called upon to get the save. So Sparky Lyle comes up on the mound for the Bo Sox. Runners at the corners, no one out. The infield's going to stay at double play depth because the runners on base right now don't mean anything. So Lyle just trying to get some outs. So here's Amaro. He is going to bat. Not much left on the bench for the Angels, and they need someone to bat for Fisher. Lyle will pitch. Lyle, 1-1, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big K for the Red Sox, 1 out. Amaro goes down. We get rosters, bullpens, and double switches on another channel. I guess for the reason he's counting the benches and bullpen displays. Who cares about rosters, bullpens, and double switches on that other channel? You get all this on this channel. That other channel is meh. We'll see a pinch hitter for Eddie Fisher as he will come out of the game. And the Angels will send up someone else, and that is going to be Bobby Knopp. 224 average, 7 homers, 47 RBIs. Knopp will be on the Chicago White Sox later in 1969. He is an Angel tonight. Runners at the corners, 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox lead 4-0. Sparky Lyle trying to go ahead and get the inning done. Fans here in Anaheim hoping for something good. Lyle will pitch. Lyle, 4-3. That is a blank, not tired. Knopp, 4-1, and it's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Reggie Smith. That is out number 2. Knopp has a sacrifice fly rating of 2, and he will bring in Morton, and the Angels are on the board. So Morton does come in at scores. It's now 4-1 as the shutout is gone. But Knopp does get it done to at least get a run in, but now there are 2 outs. Rodriguez stays at first. And the last chance for the Halos will be Lou Johnson. He is 0 for 4. So now it's a 4-1 game here with 2 outs here at the Big A. Lyle trying to close the deal for the Bo Sox. Fans here are loud, hoping that Johnson can keep it going. Lyle will go ahead and he will pitch. Lyle, 4-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. Johnson, 4-5. And it's a comebacker right to Sparky Lyle. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. The Boston Red Sox will get a win here in Anaheim as they beat the Angels 4-1. Stadium groans. 1 run, 2 hits for the Halos. But the Red Sox will get the victory tonight to go on 4-1. Boston gets once again back up to over 500. They now go to 15-14, where the Angels now drop to 12-14. So a nice big win for the Red Sox, and they will take it. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the Angels, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Sonny Siebert. He'll go ahead and get the win. Rudy May takes the loss. Romo does get a hold, and Sparky Lyle does pick up a save. So a nice victory for the Red Sox today. I'm sure all my Red Sox fans who will catch us on the replay, such as Steve Tower, our Red Sox fan in Salvador, America, I'm sure will be very happy with the outcome. We are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Have I watched the Battered Bastards of Baseball? No, I have not, but I have heard of it. I heard it is definitely worth a look-see. Unfortunately, my time to watch stuff is kind of limited. I don't always get a chance to watch. But you never know. I'll bet it is worth the watch. And I agree with you. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Red Sox get the victory over the Angels here, 4-1. Let's see how the rest of the majors goes. May 11th, Kansas City at Baltimore. Royals minus 236, that's 1. Orioles 1163, that's 7. And that is a victory for Baltimore. White Sox at Cleveland. White Sox 932 and 3 runs. Indians 1324, and that's also 3 runs. We will have extras. White Sox roll a 5 plus 0. Indians roll a 6 plus 1, and that will be a win for the Indians and extras. Minnesota at Detroit. Twins 856 and 6 runs. Tigers 1125 and 3 runs. That's a win for the Twins. Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees 415. That's 1. Oakland 716. That's 1. They will tie. Yankees roll a 4 plus 2 is 6. Oakland rolls a 3 plus 0, and that will be a win for the Yanks in extra innings. Washington at Seattle. Senators 1324, and that's 3. Pilots 865, that's 8. The Pilots actually playing pretty good in this season. Giants and the Cubs. Giants 1043, and that's 4. Cubs 1344, and that is 5. That is a win for the Cubs. Astros and the Mets in a doubleheader. Astros 854, and that is 5. Mets 354, and that is 4. The Astros win the first one. Astros 532, and that's 2. Mets 1261, and that is 7. They will split the twin bill. Atlanta and Philadelphia. Braves 1353, and that is 6. Phillies 854, and that's 5. A win for the Bravos. Padres and the Cardinals. Padres 313, that's 0. Cardinals 944, that's 4. That's a win for the Redbirds. On to May 12th, Washington and California. Senators 1132, and that's 3. Angels minus 262, barely win, that's 4. Win for the Halos. Yankees in Seattle. Yankees 1121, and that is 2. Pilots 741, that's 3. A win for the Pilots. Padres and the Cubs. Padres 114, that's 0. Cubs 1361, 7 runs for the Cubs. They'll get the win. Giants and the Pirates. Giants 826, and that is 3. Pirates 722, that's 2, a win for the G-Men. Dodgers and the Cardinals. Dodgers 0-14, that is 0. Cardinals 251, that's 3, a win for the Redbirds. Going to May 13th, Washington and California. Senators 423, and that's 1. Angels 545, that's 4, a win for the Halos. White Sox and the Tigers. White Sox 563, that's 6. Tigers 11-14, that is 1. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Cleveland and Kansas City. Indians 853 and 5 runs. Royals 931, and that is 3 runs. That's a win for the Indians. Baltimore at Minnesota. Baltimore 11-12, that's 1. Minnesota 7-14, that's 1. They will go to extras. Baltimore rolls a 2, -2 is 0. Minnesota rolls a 5, -3 is 2. That will be a win for the Twins in extras. Boston and Oakland. Red Sox 1356, and that is 7. Oakland 1141, and that's 4. That is a win for the Bo Sox. Yankees and the Pilots, we have these two tomorrow. Yankees 11-11, that's 0. Pilots 346, that is 3. And the Pilots are right now the real surprise, in my opinion, of this season so far. Long way to go, though, because they're above 500. Padres and the Cubs. Padres 315 and 1 run. Cubs 1146, 5 runs. It's a win for the Cubs. Astros and the Expos. Astros 13-12, and that is 1. Expos 8-16, that's 1. They will tie. Astros roll a 3 +0. Expos roll a 1, -2 is -1, and that will be a win for the Spos. Atlanta and the Mets. Braves 856, and that is 6. Mets 751, and that is 4, and that is a win for the Braves. Reds and the Phillies. Reds 28-44, and that's 8. Phillies 653, and that's 4. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Pirates. Giants 764, 7 runs. Pirates 1953, also 7 runs. They go to extras. Giants roll a 6 +0. Pirates roll a 2 +0. That will be a win for the Giants. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Sunday morning baseball. It will be May 14th. We will be at Sick's Stadium as the New York Yankees take on the Seattle Pilots. Bill Burbach will be going for the Yankees, and Mike Marshall will be going for the Pilots. A very interesting matchup between these two at Sick's Stadium. Our first look at the Pilots, so it should be lots of fun. Yankees, Pilots, Burbach, and Marshall. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, David Vega, Brian B., Philip Reynolds, Jimmy Jam, DB, Frank Rosank, and Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. It is a nice win for the Boston Red Sox as they down the Halos. They win it today, 4-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.